Alright, so we have come to Hereford Police HQ, and yeah, we're gonna go have a bit of fun. So last time I was here, this path wasn't here. I had to walk dangerously down the side of the road, so this is all new, which is good. So we've got these signs still up: public access to reception only, no filming or photography allowed without prior written permission. So last time, and I'll link it here and I'll leave it at the end of the video as well for you, we did have a discussion with a couple of constables around the legalities and whether or not they're able to enforce those signs. And basically what we boiled it down to was that anywhere I can access, I can film. If they catch me somewhere that isn't publicly accessible, then they'll just ask me to leave and treat it as trespassing. But in terms of the filming, there's absolutely nothing that they can do. We were stood just over there when that happened. Yeah, this path is all entirely new. So this was about 4 months ago now that I came up here. Yeah, we're gonna have a little look around. So we're gonna play it a little bit differently this time. We're gonna go straight up and into the reception and have a look around. I didn't do that last time, and yeah, I'm just gonna have a little look around and see what else I can see. Basically. Good. Pardon?
Can I help?
No, you're okay, thank you.
You have to have permission to take photographs or film.
I have permission, thank you.
Yeah, who do you have permission from?
Pardon?
Who do you have permission from?
The person I need to get permission from.
Okay. Can you tell me their details?
Sure. The starts with Article 10, finishes with the Human Rights Act.
No, okay, we'll have to ask you to leave, mate.
I'm on a publicly accessible area.
No, have you seen all the signs that say...
Yeah, beyond this point, and do you know what the other sign says? It's publicly accessible up to the reception, so this is actually part of the publicly accessible area. So if you want to follow your own signs, we'll follow your signs, and that's fine, and I'll stand here and carry on doing what I'm doing. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell you.
Hey, exactly, there you go. You're going to try and give me orders, you don't even want to identify who you are.
Come with me. Take
No, I'm good,
front.
I'm good. You can go have a look.
Enjoy taking pictures.
I will, thank you.
In fact, because you don't want to give me details, I think you possibly pose a terrorist risk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
If I seize that, then
You're going to seize this?
yeah. And then
Why?
Because I think you might be doing something like terrorist.
So, do you know the memo by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So what I'll do, if I take that, and then I'll review that, and then if there's anything...
How about I show you the footage now?
Okay.
I've been here 5 minutes, alright? Because I don't want you to see this, my only phone. Terrorism for public photography.
Hang on. I spoke to you, yeah? You said, I've got permission, and I said, who from? And then you didn't give me the details, so I immediately...
I did give you details.
No, you didn't. You said...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, yes. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press.
So then I think...
Do you know what that means?
What's that guy doing?
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy, is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You're making sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you're making sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something? You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good, so you're trying to find anything that you can, because I didn't want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here,
so
and you don't not posing a threat to anyone. Okay. So you hang on, stop.
Okay.
Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right. Then.
Not at the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself, seeing as you said you threatened to seize. No, identify yourself because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification, prove that you have the power to do so.
Okay.
Andy McDonald, 2249. Is that constable? Or is that sergeant?
Constable.
Constable.
So
it does. I want to know, so I know how to make a complaint. And you are?
I'm Detective Constable Dodds.
You're Detective Constable Dodds.
I'm here with my colleague.
Perfect.
Listen, so because we've had...
Have you got your warrant card with you?
Yeah,
Please, as you're plain clothes, can I see it, please?
we're talking to you right
Yes,
now.
and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your warrant card. Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all?
Just calm
No,
down.
because
You
he's
don't
just
need to be
threatened to seize my
aggressive
phone and
like
accuse me of being a terrorist.
No, I said under the terrorist legislation, I might take the device because you were being.
If you suspect me of being a terrorist?
Yeah.
So you suspect me of being a terrorist?
So recording the police buildings at that time, I was thinking he's gone past the signs that say no filming. Now actually that thing at the sign at the start says you can film. So happy days, yeah? So I engage with you and you say you got permission, would tell me who from.
Right.
I didn't think you were allowed to be here, but actually it does say past this point.
Thank
so
you.
That's good. But at that time I'm thinking, what's he using the footage for? Because we've had people before, like filming the doors, the accesses and all that.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
obviously is worrying.
Again, are you aware of the memo that was circulated in December
So I've asked
by
to
the
see the
National
footage.
Police Chiefs
So I've
Council?
So I've asked to see the
We're listening
footage.
to you, so if
So I've
you
asked
let
to
us
see the
finish.
footage and you
I
show
don't
me the
have to
footage.
let you finish. That's the problem.
So you've asked.
Yeah, I've asked you a question. Do you know of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council? No. Then you should. That is absolutely no excuse. There is every constable, every member of constable in the country is supposed to be fully briefed on this issue.
We've had a look at the footage. It looks like you've just come here to film in the public access, public areas. So if you stay in the public areas, happy day.
And what if I don't? What if I go down there or down there? Then what?
Down there,
Yeah.
then I expect you that you'll be trespassing.
Sure.
And then you'll have to leave.
Okay. And what if I refuse to leave?
Then I'll remove your device because I think you're probably doing something.
So you're going to remove my device for engaging in a civil trespass, although you've just seen the footage.
Because well, I don't know what you're going to. One of the reasons I think you may be going on that, I suspect that you want to sort of look at access and things like that. So that would worry me. So I'd remove that and check the footage. And then see what's on there. If there's anything on there that could sort of give away, I don't know, you put it on YouTube and it shows you access routes and all that lot, take it to the court and they might decide.
You really think that would go to the courts? Mate, you would find yourself in civil litigation before you could say shit.
So we'd have a look at that. And
Yeah.
if there's nothing on there, then happy days.
Yeah, you'll be the one up in court on civil litigation if you take my phone.
Happy days will get
Yeah,
returned to you.
go for it.
But if not, then you'd be trespassing, you'd be ejected from the site for trespass.
Right.
But if you're staying in the public areas, have a good
You need to
afternoon.
jog on, you need to go home.
Okay,
No, I
well,
think
I think you haven't even shown your warrant card, so you can keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
Keep your mouth shut. You're not even going to identify
so
yourself.
you can. That's all.
Well, I don't know because you won't
You
identify.
can stay in the public
You're just
area.
another Wayne Couzens, aren't you?
You have a nice day in the.
So yeah, try not to murder anyone, try not to rape anyone, try not to take pictures of anybody in your care.
Enjoy yourself.
Let's try not
Have
to
a
strip
nice
search any
afternoon.
14-year-old girls, is what you police like to do. Especially ones like you who refuse to identify.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go on, okay.
You won't even show your warrant card.
Taking pictures.
It's alright, you're gonna get an IOPC complaint.
Okay, no problem.
That's fine, trying to abuse Terrorism Act. Considering there's a memo from the Chiefs Council.
DC2249 McDonald.
Yeah, I've got it all on camera, that's fine.
And we can show them the footage. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine, I will show them footage. You're going to abuse your powers despite the memo that you're all supposed to be briefed on. Absolute idiots. So yeah, do your cycle of shame. Fucking idiots. So I did stop the recording and started showing him the footage because this is my only phone and yeah, I can't afford to have it seized. Yeah, and then halfway through showing him the footage, I said to him, I was like, well, he hasn't even shown me any identification, so I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop showing you this footage until you identify yourself, which is when I turned the camera back on and you saw it from there. What a shame. So they're watching me. So just chilling there on their bikes. Yeah, so PC McDonald's, yeah, that's bad. Threatened me with a fucking terrorism act. One thing that's guaranteed to piss me off. I'm a brown man with a beard, I must be a terrorist.
You got any ID?
Pardon?
Have you got any ID?
Have you got any ID?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very
Can I
kind of
see
you.
yours then?
Pardon?
Have you got any ID to show me?
Well, you first.
Are you an officer?
Pardon?
Are you a police officer?
Well, I'm not answering any questions until you tell me who you are. So,
Head of
Stephen Smith, 6995, lovely. What's that, PC, DS, DC? Your rank?
Senior manager, MB3.
Senior
Not a
manager,
police-
so you're not a police officer?
No, I'm just checking who you are though.
Oh, why would you want my ID if you're not even a police officer?
Because there's a sign there saying
Aye.
no access beyond that point.
And
no
have I gone past that point?
I can get a police officer.
I've already spoken to two and I've just sent them on their way. They've already done their walk of shame or cycle of shame. They've already tried everything in the book, so you crack on.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Because you've just come up without saying, "Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today? May I ask what you're doing? Have you got some ID with you? You're not even a cop, man. Jog on, go home. Who do you think you are?"
All right, viewers, this is where things really begin to heat up. At this moment, the officers clearly don't seem to know how to manage the situation. What you're watching is a textbook example of mixing up internal policy with actual law. The auditor is standing in an area that the public can access, yet staff are reacting as if he's already crossed some security boundary. Notice what happens next. Instead of giving their own identification, as they're supposed to when acting in an official capacity, they start asking him for ID. That's the exact kind of mismatch that usually pushes these encounters to escalate. What do you think? Are they genuinely confused or simply trying to exert authority? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
If you've got a badge that says Cambridgeshire Constabulary on it, you think you can just go up and try and demand people's ID?
I'm not at Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
Well, that's what it said on your ID, wouldn't it?
No.
At the top, was it
Should
not?
have taken notice.
Oh, I was too busy looking at your name and number so I know how to make a complaint against you.
You can make a complaint.
Oh, I
How
absolutely
you
will.
want.
I will, don't worry. Oh dear, oh dear. Just literally has cycled up behind me, pulls up on my left and is like, "Have you got ID?" I'm like, "What? Who are you to ask me that?" Was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon? So was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
I can't what you're saying.
Said, was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
What's vegan bacon?
You. Fake cop. Fake
I'm not
pig.
a fake cop.
Fake pig, you are. Come up and demand
Are
ID
you
from...
recording this?
Yeah, come up and demand ID from people like you have some sort of authority. Not even the police have that authority, and yet you
No,
think
look.
you can do that.
Come here. I was in the Royal Air Force for a long time.
Don't care.
And I've seen a lot of people, things happen. I was just worried about you being there.
Well, I'm fine.
Well,
No
fine.
need to worry.
That's
You just
fine.
come up, you start a conversation politely. You don't just rock up and be like, have you got ID on you? You're not in the RAF anymore. Alright? You're a civilian. Act like it. I don't walk up to random people down the street and be like, have you got your ID?
Civilian, I'm also a senior citizen. I know how to act with people.
Well, you clearly don't. You have no manners about you. Come up and just start demanding ID from random people.
I was checking who you were.
You don't need to check who I am. I have the right to privacy in this country.
Well, all I was worried about is
You fight for you were in the forces and you fight for our human rights and you come and try and abuse them.
So
Hi mate, could you just move up there? Because there's signs that says you're not allowed far down.
No, the signs actually say that it's publicly accessible up to the reception.
So can you just move up there?
But I'm up to the reception. I'm not past your no public access beyond these points.
Up there.
Pardon? Yeah, the ones that say publicly accessible up to the reception. That's what those signs say. All right, who are you? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So, don't know if the camera picked any of that up, but she was asking for my purpose and if I have an ID badge. This one I'm just going to go with exercising my right to silence, or maybe I'll put my headphones in, actually.
Hello, you alright?
Hiya.
Hello?
Okay.
Turn the earphones up for a second.
What?
Can we talk? Can we talk to you?
No.
No.
What are you doing here?
Can't hear.
The reason why I've come to speak to you, can you hear me if I shout?
I can't hear you, mate.
Can you take your headphones out and then you can talk to me?
I don't want to take my headphones out, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm quite happy here.
Well, we're going to ask you politely to leave the premises, if that's all right.
You're on private premises?
And yourself?
Well, I don't have to talk to you, you don't have to talk to me. I'm
I can't
happy to
hear
show
you.
you my identification.
Yeah.
So you can hear us then, because you've just asked to ask for our identification, so you clearly know what we're talking about, okay? Can I ask for your reason being here? Or you're on private land?
So I'm just trying to lip read.
Okay.
Could you just make that a bit more pronounced for me?
You're on private land?
Private land,
Yes.
right?
This is a police area and you're on private land, so
We're just
I'd be
asking you
gratefully
politely
appreciative.
to leave.
I'd be greatly appreciative if you could leave our land, please.
Leave?
Yes.
Why?
Because you don't have no reason to be here, do you? What is your reason for being here?
Again?
What is your reason for being here?
What? I got what?
Is
Say it again.
is
Is,
your with a Y,
or,
your
what is, or?
What we'll do, I know you're recording obviously, so we'll just speak to that and then you can listen to that later. I imagine that's coming through your headphones anyway. But we're coming to speak to you because people have reported that you're taking photos of their personal vehicles while
It's
they're
really,
leaving.
really difficult to lip read. You've
That's
got
fine.
stuff, you've got
You can-
stains around your lips.
That's nice, you can
food
listen
stains.
to it about later. So people have complained that you're taking pictures of their personal vehicles and that's caused them some concern because obviously it's a police building and sometimes people do stuff called hostile reconnaissance where they record information about police officers and police staff for sort of malicious purposes basically, excuse me. So that's causing people concern. You're not committing a crime at the minute. but there is obviously a sign that says that there isn't any photography permitted on private property. So asking you nicely to leave. I think it's reasonable to give you an appropriate time in which to do that. So we're going to go away, and what we'd like to do, we'll come back in 10 minutes, and we'd like you to have left. All right? And you can read that. You can listen to that back later in your headphones. All right?
Sure. What was that last bit?
You can listen to. Have you recorded it, so you can listen to it back?
Oh, I don't want to listen to it back, so I'm going to continue recording.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk to me now? You're taking your headphones out.
Go on.
So we're coming to speak to you because we've had a report that you're taking photographs of police vehicles and people's private vehicles that are leaving the police premises. All right. So that's caused people concern. So that's why we've come to speak to you. You're not committing a crime. You're able to take photographs, although there is a sign that says that it's not permitted to take photographs.
I have written permission.
Who from?
The Human Rights Act.
No, that isn't applicable in these circumstances.
Why not?
Because it's private property. Okay?
Right.
So we've the
is this not a publicly accessible area of that private property?
Yeah, but the
Human Rights Act does apply, and my freedom of expression does apply here.
You asked me a question. Do you want me to answer?
Well, yeah. Well, if you're going to give a sensible one.
Yeah. So the implied permission is for you to access reception and make inquiries. That's why we've come to check if you're all right. The permission.
No, you came over because that woman. You came over because that woman went and told you that I'm here. Yes. Not to check that I'm okay.
Well, she was concerned. That's why we've come to speak to you. But obviously,
We're now at the halfway point, and this is where the legal back and forth really kicks in. Listen closely. The auditor brings up Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, which protects freedom of expression, including filming in public areas. The officers respond by claiming private land. But here's the interesting part. Publicly accessible private land can still be lawfully filmed unless you're officially trespassed. What's even more telling is how the officers are mixing personal discomfort with actual legal standards. Feeling uncomfortable isn't a criminal offense. So here's the real question. Should officers be better trained to understand the difference between hostile surveillance and a member of the public holding them accountable? Share your view. Do you think this is lack of training or a deliberate intimidation tactic?
Like the right to the access to the premises is for people to come and speak at reception,
right?
And we can withdraw that permission. Okay, so we're asking you nicely to leave because you're causing people distress. I imagine that the reason why you're recording, auditing purposes, is sometimes what people say. I don't know. You don't have to tell me why you're recording, but obviously that's why we just want you to leave because you're causing members of staff distress.
Are you asking me to leave purely because I'm recording?
Because you're causing members of staff distress.
By recording?
Yes. Yeah.
So because I'm recording, I have to leave the property?
Well, unless you have another reason why you want to be here, which you haven't, you could tell me about. If there's a legitimate reason why you need to be on site, then you can tell me that. Okay. What is the reason?
I don't have to explain my reasons to you, and that's the issue, isn't it?
Because you're not telling me that reason.
Yeah, but under Article 8, I do have the right to privacy. So what you're doing is hang on, let me finish. I've just listened to him spiel out all of that, so let me finish. So what you're now doing is saying that I have to leave because I'm exercising Article 10 of my human rights, freedom of expression, which covers digital expression, which includes the right to film and disseminate information. And because I'm doing that, you're asking me to leave. So what you're doing I'll let you finish. Right. I'm in a publicly accessible area of private property. I haven't gone. Well, actually, I did go past that, but I'm not past that now.
Yeah.
I'm in the publicly accessible area. It says it's publicly accessible up through the reception point. It doesn't say on the sign only to access. It says on the sign. It doesn't matter. That's not what it says.
I'd say it was implied,
it doesn't matter.
That's fine,
it doesn't matter. We don't go by implied. So I'm in a publicly accessible area exercising Article 10. I'm being asked to leave purely because I'm exercising Article 10, which puts you in violation of Article 14, which guarantees me the freedom from discrimination while exercising my human rights. And because I won't give you my legitimate reason, which, again, I have the right to privacy, I have the right to my private thoughts, I have the right to my privacy. And because I won't give you my reasons, can you stand up and be professional if you're going to address me as a police officer? And was I talking to you? I was talking to him.
I don't have to stand up. I can sit down. That's fine.
Well, then I'm just going to put my headphones back in and ignore you again.
We can have a conversation.
Right, there we go.
Stand up.
Thank
we can
you.
Have a conversation. Look.
Right, if you're going to act as a police officer, act professional.
Let me give you a scenario, right? So let's say you go into Tesco's, which you would agree is publicly accessible for people to go shopping, yeah?
for that purpose. Would you agree in that?
Yeah.
And you did something in Tesco's just for.
I can walk into Tesco to browse. I don't have to walk in there to shop.
Yeah.
I can walk in here to browse.
But let's say you did something in there that's causing people to feel uncomfortable and causing.
If there was a lawful basis for why I was causing them discomfort, then yes.
No. Where I disagree is whatever that is that you're causing people to feel uncomfortable, even if it was completely lawful, I would say that they've got the right and to ask you to leave, and that's what we're doing. You can go onto the sort of out of the public.
So what if I stand there?
I think that would be fine. Yeah.
So what's the difference? So what's the difference between standing here and recording and there recording?
Because
pardon? Is it illegal to raise my voice?
No, but it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, it's unnecessary for you to come and accost me, to be honest.
Well,
you've just said I can stand there and record, but I can't sit here and record.
This is private
but there's
property.
no difference. There's no difference in the action, is there? It's still going to make them uncomfortable. So what's the difference?
I can't do anything about it. All I can do is ask you to leave the public.
Yeah, and that's what you can. Yeah, you can ask me, and I'll politely decline.
My job is to try, over and above like protecting the public and enforcing the law, is to try and if somebody's made to feel uncomfortable, is to try and address that and sort it out.
Right.
So that's what I've tried to do in this situation.
Okay.
If you just, we're going to go away now, and I've said I'd like to leave our property.
Right.
And I've given you a reasonable time of 10 minutes to do that. So we're going to leave now.
Okay. And what if I don't?